Scam alert. That's right, folks. 3 sneakiest ways. This is your life hack, by the way. We like to close out the show every week
with our friends from Life Hack.
Well, this isn't from them specifically, but it is a life hack. It turns out that companies are trying to screw you. Who would have thought?
No shit, Sherlock.
3 sketchiest ways that companies can trick you into overpaying. The internet is the Wild West right now when it comes to how companies are able to target people and advertise to them in new, crafty, creative, and unscrupulous ways. So, number 1, using your online habits to target you with ads for similar items. Here's a perfect example. You're Googling, you know, you're making a purchase. Let's say I'm Richard Fowler and I'm like, I want to buy a new pair of dress shoes, right? So you're perusing, and then you say, maybe not today. Then, 2 days later, on the side of your Facebook feed,
see the dress shoes?
My God, those shoes look great. And companies know that the more times they show you, the more your willpower weakens. And every time you look at them, they might catch you on that day where you're feeling a little down about yourself, you know, you're a little hungry, you're not thinking clearly, you just got paid, and then all of a sudden you're smashing that buy button.
Listen, people, all you have to do is go to my house. No, this is true.
Yeah, Richard Fowler's getting tricked left and right. Okay, number 2, here's another good one.
Especially with shoes. I mean, they get me, I just bought 2 new pairs.
See?
But these new pairs are beautiful.
That example hits close to home.
No, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen my shoe collection.
No, I've only seen your glasses collection.
But my shoe collection is something to marvel because it's everywhere. Like now they've grown out of, I have a shoe rack in my walk-in closet. I have a big thing, I have a thing for shoes. And then I have another small shoe rack like next to my bed. And then I have like, you know, the cases that they sell, like, you know, the cases that used to be on the, I seen on TV. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those.
There you have it.
And I still don't have enough place to put all my shoes.
What do you do about that when you reach shoe maximum?
You keep buying
shoes. You just keep buying boxes?
Keep buying shoes. No, I throw the boxes away because the boxes are bulky.
Boxes are not the best way to hold a shoe.
No.
All right. Number 2.
Keep buying shoes.
Here's a good one. I like this one. Tricking you into thinking you're getting a really good deal when you're not. So here's an example of this that I see all the time and got me. Recently, I was booking a flight on a website that I didn't normally use for finding flights. And I was doing like a hotel flight combo or something.
Never do that.
It's a bad deal.
Yeah.
So I went on this website and I'm perusing the different hotel options. And then all of a sudden on the screen, it starts popping up like 5 rooms remaining, 4 rooms remaining, 3 rooms remaining. Like, this deal's expiring in 10 seconds. And all these things are popping up. And
you just
eventually,
gotta buy. You just
I'm like,
I gotta buy.
I want this room. Turns out that's not happening at all. And by the end of it, I book it, and I'm like, wow, that was a great deal. I'm glad I got that before the timer went down. And then I go on a different website, and I'm like, oh, that's the market rate for this room.
So yeah, so here's, like, I'm actually really good at the travel thing, like at how to do it. So like there's certain times you should do it, and it's also like you want to check different websites, check different days of travel, like, and I think people make the mistake with hotels, especially with hotels and rental cars, of going to Hotwire or Expedia and think you're going to get a cheaper rate than actually going to the home site for the hotel. And that's not always true. Sometimes you get a better deal by going to the home site for the hotel.
Wow, I never do that.
And other times, every now and then, pick up the phone and call the reservation line.
Wow, talk to a human? Nice.
And you'll get it, and then you could talk, because then they'll be like, oh, then they'll talk you through, because a lot of times when you talk to them, you can say, oh, are there any discounts available for the room? And they'll be like, oh, are you a member of this? And you're obviously AAA, but then you'll find out randomly, like, I'm a member of the National Association of Black Journalists. And they'll be like, oh, well, we have a discount rate for journalists. Or you'll find out that I am, because I'm affiliated with the American Federation of Teachers, oh, there's a discount for that. Or because I'm serious. And you don't even, like, you know, for example, I'll give you another great example. Like when you go into Apple stores, you know, when you go in to make purchases, you can get discounts depending upon where you work or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but like you have to do it and go in the store to get it. So like I've bought things like, oh, you know, this is who, like, oh, this is, you know, butter. I'm doing some work for teachers. Like, oh, we can give you the educator discount. I'm like, really? I don't qualify for that. They're like, yeah, you do.
Beep, beep, beep. There you have it, folks.